A powerfully, positively Portland production is hitting the stage at the Portland Playhouse. The curtain lifting on Angry, Raucous, and Shamelessly Gorgeous tomorrow night.
The production is the West Coast premiere by one of the most prominent African-American playwrights in the industry, Pearl Cleage, and we have the cast here to talk all about this fantastic show. Please welcome actors Faith Levon, Victoria Alvarez-Chacon, Ashley Radney, and Tayara Cozier with us this morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So this is the whole cast of the show. I love that we have all four of you here. So Faith, tell us about this production and what it's been like to bring it to the stage.
First of all, it's been wonderful to bring it to the stage. These ladies are amazing. Our show is about my character who is been away from the United States for about 30 years, and she comes back. She's an actress, and she comes back as a comeback to open up this major festival that that Ty is playing Kate, who's opening a festival. And so I'm coming back to as a comeback with my manager in tow, and as an older woman, I'm thinking that I am doing the thing, but then this one comes. Ashley plays Pete, is a younger version of myself who's taking over, but I don't know it.
Okay.
So shenanigans ensue.
So we love to hear that. What are the themes that come with this production?
I would definitely say some themes with this production. You get to see Black women discussions of aging, politics, and how we use our voices and we make it our own. So yeah.
I love that.
I would also say there's a lot of intergenerational tension as well, just the passing of the torch and how we treat older Black women, especially in the community, and how we pit them against younger women, or just, you know, women against women in general.
Well, and to explore Black womanhood in a show that literally puts it front and center stage, I mean, that has to be really fun as actors to get to dig into.
Yes.
What's it been like to work together as a quad?
It's been amazing. These women are all special in their own ways, and it's been a real treat to be able to work with them over the last few months.
Yeah.
Great. So there's some really important themes here, but there are moments of comedy throughout the way, you know, too. Like you said, shenanigans ensue. How would you kind of describe the vibe, I guess, of this production? You know, what do you hope audience members take away from it all?
Well, I think that for Black women to play roles of significance in what we do, how we are portrayed, you know, in the media, in real life. I know for me, it's been exciting to play something very profound and rich, and gorgeous is in the name of the title. And to really solidify that, you know, we are so multifaceted. We're not just, you know, we're not a monolith. We're not one, you know, one people. We're one people, but we're individuals. You know what I mean? And a lot of times the media will portray us as all one or thinking of the same. And so you get pretty much a different idea about women of my age, younger, what we think, how we feel. And also being angry is such a beautiful thing in this piece. And you know, I always say that I love anger because, you know, it really shows us, it's a gauge to, you know, things that matter to us, things that we want to say and have to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The things that we're passionate about, which is the huge theme of this show, is passion.
Sure. And that's something that I think the mainstream media largely has not done a good job of portraying, particularly for Black women, to really be able to be on stage in an authentic way and represent authentic characters is rare. So it's really fun to get to see that in the show. If people haven't had a chance to go to Portland Playhouse, have you all done productions there before?
Yes.
Give the audience a sense of kind of what it's like to see a show there, because it really is, I think, a one-of-a-kind experience.
No, they're all looking at me. It is. I mean, Portland Playhouse has such a rich history within the community itself. It used to be a Black Baptist church in the King district. I think it's the King neighborhood. So it already has a lot of strong ties to the community itself. And then Portland Playhouse is really they have really, pushed themselves to do gripping works that reflect the community. I mean, it's Black History Month, and we're about to roll into Women's History Month, and there's no play more fitting or apt than this one to do that type of work.
Yeah.
And I think that Portland Playhouse really does a great job of putting themselves at the forefront of that, especially when it comes to delivering a pretty good community message that is reflective of the community that they serve.
Yeah.
So it's been cool working with them.
That's awesome.
And it's my first time. This is my first time being
okay.
at Portland Playhouse, and I've always said, at the last couple of weeks not the last couple of weeks, I've been spoiled, okay? I'm having a great time, so I'm hoping that, lasting friendships after this production, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
for
true.
sure.
Well, and as an audience member, you get to sit like right there next to the action. It's a smaller, more intimate theater, the stage, and audience kind of wrapping around the stage. What's that like as an actor to get to work in that setting?
Honey, you know what? Honestly, I don't know. Because they're gonna be so close. I don't know how I'm
love
gonna
it.
feel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you love about it?
I mean, I went to Florida State, so in my intensive we had a lot. I have like proscenium stage, which is like the fourth wall, and then you have black box theater where you are immersed, or a thrust stage. And what I really like is the intimacy of it. It's like theater can be so removed, but when you are watching on a traditional stage, but in this setting, it's like you get all the facial expressions, you get all of the vibes, you get all of the small shifts, you get some of the things that you would see more typically in film than you would in theater because you are so close. And that's what I really enjoy about it.
I love that. Well, the seats are going to start filling up tomorrow night. You got the premiere coming up, again, the show running through March. How we feeling?
Well, opening night
Ready.
is sold out.
That's a good problem to have.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Awesome. That's
Break a leg, as they say
Yes.
in biz. It should be a fantastic run.
Thank you for saying that. Thanks for not getting that wrong.
We don't say good luck around here. We say break a leg. Yes.
That's
And
exactly
thank you all
right.
for joining us this morning.
Yeah,
If you want to check
appreciate
it
your time.
out, tomorrow night is that sold-out premiere, but you can catch another show of Angry, Raucous, and Shamelessly Gorgeous on stage through March 15th at Portland Playhouse. Find more info and get your tickets. We've got a link on Coin.